Eddie, Shannon has said that LeBron is past Jordan. What's your take?
He crazy. He fell out the bed and bumped his head in the middle of the night.
And by the way, you played with LeBron, so that's interesting.
No, I mean, they're two different type of players. Everybody's comparing them, but since we're going to do it, the one thing I think LeBron can do he's closing the gap. I'll tell you that. He's closing the gap. He's not there yet. He's never going to catch 6-0, but some of the things he can do is go to the finals an unbelievable amount of times and or beat the Warriors. If he does that, he's going to definitely shrink that gap, and it'll be right there. They'll be the only two people in the room. He also can go get an MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year like Michael Jordan did, so he can match that. Since he's matching all these stats and all these numbers, that's something that he can do. But LeBron,
Wait, LeBron would be Defensive Player of the Year?
I mean, I'm saying that's what he has to try to go do.
Man,
No, we ain't concentrating on that.
Oh,
We just gave you a little
Well,
sample.
that's what he had to do. Jordan did that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So to try to, with this comparison, you have to start knocking off some of those accolades that Michael has. You have to go out there. You're never going to catch 6-0, but again, you have to go to the finals a bunch of times and or beat the Warriors team, and then just try to rack up some MVPs, try to get a Defensive Player of the Year. Just do something, a little bit different that you've been doing, because as of right now, it's not even close.
Body of work says yes.
That's the only way that he catches him, though.
Body of work. That's what it is. Body of work.
Longevity. That's the only way.
I don't know what you want to do, Skip. I mean, the man's about to be 12 times first team All-NBA in 15 seasons. He's led his team in points and assists 15 straight seasons. That's 7 more than anybody else in the history of the game. He's answered clutchness. Well, he's not clutch. How about this? No, because at one point in time, he hit a shot with 2 seconds and they win. That's not clutch because the team still got some time. So now he's hitting these buzzer beaters. He got 5 of those, Skip. You know that's more than Kobe and Jordan combined? Now, I'm just trying to figure out why when they talk about, okay, they say Mike's the GOAT, why they keep always trying to compare LeBron to him? They ain't comparing KD. You see that dunk? Skip, that made you upset, didn't it? That dunk contest dunk he had in game, it made you upset, the one on Saturday night. He like,
Well, just made me,
Kevin Love pass?
yeah!
Just made me wonder why he never did a single dunk contest.
We want you yearning for more. We want you yearning.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Somebody afraid of
No.
the dunk contest?
We've never seen it. We've never.
That flair like that.
No, he's a power in-game dunker. Skip, Eddie, we've never, ever, ever, and there's a very good chance that in my lifetime, we're never going to see a player like LeBron again. Not with the athleticism, not the guy that can score the basketball, that can make like he can. We're not going to see it again, Skip. We're not. So I'm sorry. It was a great reign. Michael had the GOAT title for a long time. But now there's a new old Billy Goat in town.
Yep.
And his name is one GOAT, James.
Sheep James.
Nope.
Eddie House, I love you, man. I appreciate that, because Eddie's final line was, it's not even close. And it's not even close, which is why I wish you'd quit wearing that mask, because I'm having nightmares about that mask. I think you should start a horror movie franchise with that mask.
It is close. Jordan is close to LeBron. He close.
Oh, Lord.
LeBron ain't in the back. LeBron in the front.
Okay, I'm embarrassed by this question, but I'm going to do it one last time just for you, Shannon Sharpe. Obviously, as Eddie pointed out, 6-0 to 3-5. We all know that. But Michael Jordan wins 10 scoring titles to LeBron's 1. Michael made 9 first-team All-NBAs in defense to LeBron's 6 in defense. And obviously, Michael led the league in steals 3 times to LeBron's 0 times. And at age 33 this year, that's why I have a hard time with this winning Defensive Player of the Year next year. But at age 33, LeBron ranked 309th in individual defense this year during the regular season. And at 34, a year older than LeBron is now, Michael made first-team All-Defense NBA for his final time. But that's still pretty great. And Michael Jordan led the playoffs in usage rate 6 times to LeBron's 1. 6 times he had the ball in his hands more than anybody in the playoffs. That's a big workload, and yet I have to stand over here, sit over here, and listen to LeBron James say, I'm the tiredest man in the NBA after games.
Yeah.
Doing what?
Carrying a team.
Carrying a team.
Doing a lot.
Michael carried teams even more than.
No, he didn't.
How about this? 8 times in regular seasons, Michael had the highest usage rate in the entire NBA. LeBron's done that 1 time. Michael obviously played all 82 games 9 times. It took LeBron all the way to this year, his 15th year in the league, to play 82 for the first time in his career. And he's the tiredest man in the NBA.
But Skip, there have been times that Michael Jordan was third on his team in assists. He's 4th in rebounding. LeBron has never finished that far down. You know they're asked more LeBron than they did Mike.
In playoff assists, LeBron James averages for his career in the playoffs 7 assists. Michael averaged 6 assists in the playoffs. That's pretty good. You know, it's hard to average 6 assists a game. It means he was passing the basketball some.
Even harder to average 7.
Okay, but come on, 7 to 6.
Okay,
so it's
what
not
about rebounding?
glaring.
What about rebounding?
Okay.
All playoff ranks, LeBron is
Regular
1 and
season
3.
rebounds for their whole career. LeBron has averaged 7 rebounds a game. Michael averaged 6 rebounds a game. Wow, that's shocking. That's glaring.
Add that up over 82 games. Add that up over a season. You got a lot of rebounds. So you got like a 2,000 rebounding advantage, right, Eddie?
Okay. So LeBron James has had 14 teammates make the All-Star team. Michael only had 6 teammates make the All-Star team. So that's pretty shocking to me. And Michael never had a teammate average more than 22 points during the NBA Finals, and Kyrie averaged 28, and Dwayne Wade averaged 26 for LeBron in finals. So that's help. That's more help. Wait a second. I'm not finished yet. The floor is mine now, right?
Go ahead.
So Michael Jordan beat 20 50-plus win teams in the playoffs. 20. LeBron's only beaten 10 50-plus win teams in the playoffs. So that's 20 to 10. Well, I don't know. It's 20 to 10 and 50-plus win. And you love that PER stat, player efficiency rating. And the king is the king of PER. And for his career, he's a big old 28. That's really high. But Jordan, for his career, was 29. And dare I start about free throw shooting?
Hold on, 28, 29. That's not that
close. No, I agree.
Okay.
But still, LeBron's the king of PER. And how about free throw shooting? Michael, 84%, pretty good. LeBron, 74% for his career. That's pretty awful.
That ain't awful.
For a player of this caliber. And by the way, it took LeBron 9 years to win his first title. Michael won his in 7, and he had to stumble through a lot of Eastern Conference giants.
Why was he stumbling? Now, if he's that guy that you tell me that he is, he shouldn't wait till the big 3 Celtics get old.
You know what? The 86 Celtics swept him, and what was Larry Bird's comment after the sweep was over? That was God disguised as Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? The Spurs didn't say that about LeBron James when they swept him in the finals.
But Skip, you're talking about he got a 22-year-old.
Oh.
Michael Jordan was his first year in the league at 22, second year in the league at 22. You talk about Skip, you talk about a 22-year-old. Other than Magic Johnson, what 22-year-old gonna go to the finals as the headliner?
No. Is he that guy?
And the year Magic went to the finals, Kareem was the MVP. Look, if you don't mind me asking, how many Defensive Player of the Years have LeBron James played with? Because Dennis Rodman won that award twice. Now,
Did he win it when he was playing with Michael?
So that takes away from him.
No,
but that takes away from him.
No, but it had nothing to do with Michael Jordan. He didn't play with him.
So let me ask you, when D Wade hit that 35 points per game in the finals against the Mavericks, was he playing with LeBron then? So that don't have no bearing on it, right? That's what you just said. Okay. What about Pippen? Was Pippen a good player?
He's pretty good.
Top 50.
Michael made him top 50.
No, don't do that, Skip.
Well, I'm doing it because I was there.
You know
I covered the team. I saw it.
You would have a very valid argument had Michael Jordan not retired and Scottie Pippen having 55 and 27 and goes to the All-Star game and wins the MVP. And he also led the league.
He didn't retire. He got forced out.
Okay, he got forced out. And Scottie Pippen led that team, and he was a Hugh Hollins away from going to the Eastern Conference Finals. But that's neither here nor there, Skip.
Then what happened to Scottie after Michael did retire after 98?
He went to Houston.
And then he went to Portland. And what happened?
And what did he say? He said Michael told him he shouldn't go to Houston because you know who was there. That was Scottie was dry snitching on Mike.
Interesting.
But anyway, Skip Bayless, you and I both know this. Look, it was a great run, but everything must come to an end.
I got something for you, Shannon.
Yeah.
So you always tell him, listen to the players, right? When it comes to LeBron being the best player in the league right now. Well, I'm a player, listen to this player, right? That's the best. And all the players that I know, every player that I know, before me, after me, say Michael Jordan's the best player.
Clyde Drexler ain't said it.
Well, because
Isaiah Thomas ain't said it. See, if
who keep getting? Well, yeah, because when they be getting
See?
Isaiah, don't you know Isaiah? And they got a long history.
No.
Isaiah,
you see what you're doing?
No, but that's why Isaiah say that. They got a long history.
If somebody says
no, but
that,
see what you do.
Hold on just a second. If anybody utters the word that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan, he hating. But if somebody says that Jordan, so why are these players now?
Nobody's saying they
all them lumps that LeBron put upside Kevin Durant's head before he went and joined the 73 and 19.
I'm saying to
what
you
about
that
Paul
everybody,
Pierce?
listen, Paul Pierce would say Jordan's the best player.
He should.
Yeah, exactly. Well, why should he if LeBron's clearly the best player? Come on, please.
Forced him out of New York, Brooklyn.
Stop it.
Forced him out of Washington.
Everybody knows, so just listen. Everybody knows Jordan, the player. LeBron is the best player right now in the game.
He's the best player ever.
And Skip, you need to listen to that. He's the best player right now over KD.
Oh, you know.
But overall,
Easy for
the
you to
GOAT,
say today.
Michael
Prisoner
Jordan
of the
is the
moment.
best player.
I disagree with you, Eddie House.
Prisoner of the
And I'm
moment.
not inviting you back on our
Eddie
show
House.
again.
Eddie House. What did you up close and personal witness during the 2011 NBA Finals? The greatest superstar meltdown I have ever witnessed via TV. LeBron James suffered in games 4, 5, and 6 against the Dallas Mavericks.
You bring it up again, it stings. But yeah, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
It was like looking.
He wasn't.
His eyes was there, but I don't know where he was at.
He wasn't. And he said it. He said, they forced me to do things I wasn't comfortable with. So what did he do
He's the greatest player ever.
At that time, he wasn't.
Oh, I see.
So he went to the lab.
The GOAT.
So let me ask you a question. So ever since Michael Jordan was the GOAT,
he got swept, and Larry Bird was like, "That's God
that's
right
like
there."
God disguised as.
You can say what you want. You
Jesus and some Jordan.
How many times have you beaten somebody and you heap praise on them?
Never.
All the time. They do it all the time in the NFL. Oh, that's a heck of a ball. They were talking about how Tom Brady was unbelievable. He's the greatest 41-year-old. But guess who's holding up the trophy? The Eagles.
Yep.
See, you say things about that if you
but
don't
you respect him, though,
and they
what he
respect
did.
you.
Everybody respects
Shannon
LeBron, but
Sharpe.
you got to respect Jordan as being the GOAT.
I love it.
Michael Jordan never melted down in any playoff series the way LeBron did in that one. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't happen. In no way would any Michael Jordan team ever get blown off the floor in an NBA Finals by a record finals margin in 5 games the way your guy did with Dwayne and with Chris Bosh.
Whoa.
Jordan show up and show out every time.
Dwayne,
you got to worry about him.
Now, Joy ain't going to even side with you. D-Wade was hurt that series. D-Wade was a shell of himself. That's why he up out of there.
No, that was not why he was up out of there.
If he thought D-Wade the knees were healthy.
No, if he thought Pat Riley was going to sign over the Miami Heat to him and
all his partners,
all of his associates, then he would have said.
But Pat Riley, you keep holding on that power and see what it gets you. It might get you to the playoffs. It's going to probably get you to the first round, bounce to the first round.
when Jordan punched in, he brought his lunch pail with him.
Hold on.
And his hard hat.
Hey, guess what? He played 14 years. And how many finals did he win?
I know how many years he
so
played.
if he punching on that clock, he got to be 14 for 14.
He was 6-0.
No.
You can't go to the finals every year.
Bro, I'm going.
Like, not every year.
You about to be 8 in a row?
But that ain't every year.
So Jordan.
What about all the other 7?
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
What about Jordan?
Yeah, I know Jordan.
Did they play finals in the 80s?
No, did they play finals when I was in the Western Conference Finals?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. We was in the final when Miami won the championship. Where was he at?
But he got beat.
Yep. Okay. So there you go. That's
So
the
he about to be
same thing that happened with Jordan. He got beat. But when he
15.
went there, just the thing. When he went there, he did not get beat.
Let me ask you a question.
When he got there, he did not get beat.
Let me ask you a question. Did Michael
Didn't
Jordan
even go to Game 6, did he?
Didn't go to Game 7.
Game 7.
Yeah, saying Game 7.
Can I ask you a
Excuse me.
question?
Yeah.
Name the team that Jordan faced in those 6-0 finals that had the firepower with the Warriors.
That's the same thing you could say, who was LeBron beating to get to the finals in the East? That's the same
He
thing.
beat your team.
Whoever's
He beat your team. The team you were on.
Whoever in front of him.
The team you were on.
The team I was on, we beat them.
You were gone then? You were gone then?
Yeah. We went to Game 7.
Plus, we also know that, LeBron played with Ray Allen also, so don't.
Yeah, we love Ray.
Plus, we know the reason why, we love Ray.
We love Ray.
You don't get to claim Ray anymore.
Oh, Ray.
You don't get to claim Ray anymore.
Sugar Ray.
Ray hit that shot on Skip
The real
Bayless.
reason he left the Heat was because he didn't like being a villain. He needed to be loved again.
No, he don't need no love.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.